Good travel. Brought to you by Best Western Plus and Amazing Arcola.
Boy, it's always a treat when you get to stand, what I like to say, around history. I'm always loving to learn more about the Wabash Valley and everything that it has to offer. I'm joined by Jim. First of all, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
We are currently standing at the Illinois Amish Heritage Center. Now, we saw the model before in our studio, so to be actually standing here, I think is great. There's no little tiny cows, but we're amongst history. How has this been received in the community?
Well received. I think once the building started to arrive and they actually started to see progress, it took a very different flavor. Once you take it from concept to actually seeing it, yes, it has been well received.
What about the process? I mean, to move different buildings, I mean, it takes a lot of ingenuity and timing and planning. How has the process been creating this whole heritage center?
Well, it is a process. First was getting the two houses here, and they were moved here by horses. We moved them out from Arthur by horses, and this was really the dream of Wilmer Otto and Irvin Yoder.
Oh.
They really came together, and it was their dream, and they put the wheels under it to make it happen.
There's a wonderful event coming up. Can you talk about that?
Yes, we have our Steam Thrashing Days, and that'll be on August 2nd and 3rd here at the center. We are 9 miles west of Interstate 57 and just about 3 miles east of Arthur on Illinois 133. This will be our third annual Steam Thrashing Days. What we will be doing is we will be using steam engines to thrash oats. We will be doing some stationary baling. We'll be corn shelling. Ear corn. We'll be grinding cobs. We'll be taking wheat and corn and making it into cornmeal.
Oh, wow.
and various types of meal. Lots of different activities. Plus, we'll have animals on the grounds. We'll have rides as far as taking people on the grounds that they can see. So it's an event that's not only for adults, but for families and children as well.
I'm glad that you mentioned, the whole entire family, and it's a history lesson. I always like events where kids are learning, but they don't know that they're learning. And this is the great event to be had.
It is. We want them to be hands-on. So
Yes.
we'll have some games and things that they can actually be out. One of the games is called Quarters in the Haystack. And so we'll have a straw stack or a haystack, and we'll throw quarters in there, and the kids can jump in and see what they can find. But we want them to be up close and personal with it, because this is history that we're dealing with. Not only Amish history, which is the primary focus, but agricultural history, rural history, all types of things like this that people can come and see how we used to farm years ago and how many Amish families still farm today.
I think it's important for young people, and also young at heart, to learn the history, because you will appreciate what you have even more so if you can see what it started with in the beginning. Even if they're not in the agriculture business, we all got to eat.
We all have to eat, and this gives them a very different perspective of how food was produced,
Yes.
how it was handled, and the process and the work that it takes to make this happen.
Well, where can folks come and find this Heritage Center that we're at, and once again, the dates for the event?
August 2nd and 3rd. On Friday the 2nd, our hours will be 1 to 8 Illinois time, and then 9 to 3 Illinois time on Saturday. We'll have a chicken dinner on Friday evening. We'll have a parade of power featuring different animals and tractors from old to new on Friday evening. And then on Saturday, we'll have a pancake and sausage breakfast that'll get underway at about 7, featuring liverwurst sausage.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of an acquired taste.
Oh, my
for some.
goodness.
And then regular sausage as well. And then we'll have the hours that day will be 9 until 3.
Food, history, fun. I mean, you couldn't have it any
That's
better.
right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for letting
My
me be
pleasure.
here. Guys, stick with us. We have plenty more to come on Good Day Live.